Hello everyone and welcome to Dota Underlords. This will be not a series on my channel, but rather a game I really like to play. And whether I have time, I will record a session I'll be playing and run with you through the steps I take. Disclaimer, I'm no expert at all. I am very much a beginner. As you can see, I'm in the first rank, only 49 rank points. So this will be more of a how does things work and how do I make my decisions, and based on what information do I make those decisions. Instead of actually a gameplay where you can expect me to win, for those you need to go to other YouTubers, because this won't be on my channel at least for a long time. So to start off with, this is the main menu of Dota Underlords, which if you're familiar with this game, you know how this looks like. I'm playing as an Essex, as my Underlord. The other one that will be possible is Hopchen. However, I don't like playing with him. It's not my playing style at all. So I've always been playing with an Essex. First of all, let's look at the jail. The jail is like a group of characters that are taken out of rotation and cannot be chosen. The whole idea behind is that people cannot build the same build all over again, day after day, and they have to adapt their build based on who's in jail and who's not. In theory, all alliances are still possible. As you can see here, this is the Healer Alliance, and only one of them is taken out of jail, but you need 3 out of the 5, and now 3 out of the 4 to complete the alliance, which is with all alliances. As you can see, there is no alliance that appears in the jail twice. And the jail changes at around midnight here in Europe. So yeah, let's go and play. Let's do a ranked standard match. And let's find a match. And let's just see what we're getting, which cards we're getting dealt, and what we're going to be playing as. One of the builds I really love to play with is a Druid Healer build. However, in the jail there is the Enchantress, which is kind of the main character of my build and one of the first characters I always pick up. So I won't be doing that build today, maybe another time. So we're playing against these people. I probably won't be able to pronounce everyone's name, so I'm just going to butcher those names and make up names as we go. We've got a very nice shop in here, so I'm going to buy this one, but I'm going to lock the shop because I want all these 4 characters that are still in here, which means that I'm going for an assassin build. It's not a build I'm often going for, as I don't have a lot of experience with it. But yeah, let's just try and make the best out of it. The first 3 rounds are always loot rounds, which means we are against non-player enemies. And if you win that round, you get to choose between better items than when you lose the round. So we can choose between these 3 items. I don't really like Embarrassment of the Riches. Don't really need this one either, so I'm going for Breach of the Martyr. Which I cannot give actually to my anti-mage. Which we're going just to hold off for until we buy the next assassin and the bounty hunter. And I'm going to lock this again because I want the anti-mage next round. So I'm gonna just hold on to the bounty hunter, and I'm going to give the next assassin this item. So again, this is a loot round. We've got one more loot round after this, and then we have our first player battle. One thing to notice is that these are alliances that we're currently building up. The solid purple blocks are characters who we have in the field. Purple outline blocks are the ones that we currently have on our bench, and the black ones are not available, as you can see. Let's go with Aegis. That's really great because if you get a killing blow, so that means if you get below 100 health, you get 0 damage, or you take 0 damage. You destroyed Aegis, but in return you get to survive a round longer. So I'm going to take the anti-mage, and I'm going to put in the bounty hunter as well, which means we completed the first tier of the assassin alliance. We also have some Scrappy, which is from the bounty hunter, the Elusive, which is from the anti-mage, and also the insect, which is from the next assassin. I'm not entirely sure what I want to build next. I think I'm just going to keep going on assassins and maybe wander off towards demons. which actually got a buff from yesterday's update. Therefore, it might not be a bad idea to focus a bit on that as well, because the Nexus plays really well with demons. But let's see. Let's get attack speed, that's always nice. And damage. So one thing that is important to know is that you can only put as many characters in the field as you have levels. So currently I am level 3, which means that I can only play 3 characters in the field besides my Underlord. My Underlord is one of the most powerful characters that I'm going to be having, and therefore I want to be a bit protected. However, currently I only have assassins, which means that she isn't very protected very well, because assassins will jump to the other side of the field. Our enemy Danny has a Bloodbound alliance, which is caused by his Ogre Magi and his Warlock, which means that if either one of them dies, the other one gets a attack speed buff and will grow stronger. It is a very bad alliance for us to be against at the moment, because especially the Ogre Magi is a character with a lot of base health, almost 4,000, and therefore very hard to kill, especially because it's level 2 already, and we only have level 1 assassins. I didn't think this would end up well, which is true. And we only get 3 damage, which is not a lot in comparison to like almost 20 damage you can get late game, or even mid game if you're against a very strong team. We're going to grab this Nyx Assassin and do the free reroll, and which means we can pick up the Bounty Hunter twice. I actually made a mistake, because I should have waited until the round began, because if the round begins, your amount of money is counted, and if you have 10 money, or 10 gold, then you get 1 interest point. If you have 20 gold, you get 2 interest gold. You get 30 gold, you get 3 interest gold, and it goes up to 50 gold. Above 50 gold, it doesn't really matter anymore. So yeah, I should have waited to the beginning of the round and then bought all the characters that I wanted to buy. So that I would have gotten that 1 bonus gold after this round, whether I win or lose. Yeah, it didn't go very well. This Tiny was really annoying. As in, really annoying. I mean, it's 3000 health, and he's got the Helm of the Undying, which means he stays alive 4 more seconds after he's dead and gets 5 bonus armor. Neither of which are great for us, but still, it's just the first couple of rounds. Let's also grab this Bounty Hunter. Don't want to take any of these. Let's grab the Shadow Demon. Let's do demons, what I said before. And let's also put that in. So we've got the Demon Alliance. Because all of these characters I already have in the field, and it doesn't help for the Alliance to have the same character twice. There are some characters that are very, very strong, which you get late game. Which you want maybe to have 2 of them in the field, or if you have 2 level 2s, you want to place them in while you're collecting your 3rd level 2 or tier 2 character. So you get a level 3, which level 3 is the highest you can go. And I think we actually might win this round, as long as my Underlord survives this axe for a moment. And my other characters can actually do some damage against their Underlord. Actually, we survived quite well and dealt 5 net damage. He had Brownies, and Brownies are characters that get a buff to, I thought it was attack speed, but I'm not entirely sure. I will look that up once we're against the Brownie again, or Brownie Alliance again. And that actually means, and it's counted from the beginning of the game, and all Brownies that are putting in after your first Brownie benefit from the kills that your first Brownie made. So it's actually, if you want a Brownie Alliance, it's very important that like almost the first or second character you put in the field is a Brownie character. But we don't have that, so we're just going to wait and see. And while we're going through the 7th round, let's see, we're against Rendas, and Rendas has a Demon Alliance, which I'm trying to do as well, a Troll and a Knight Alliance, which is actually fairly easy to get, to be honest. He's got a level 2 Chaos Knight, which is quite strong, and also a Demon, so that's not something I enjoy being against. But when we have a quick look at the overall leaderboard, and you can also see what other people's alliances are. Demon is actually quite common to have, since as long as you have one demon in the field, you already got a demon alliance. But as far as I can see, we're the only one who's actually on assassins, which is great. Because it's important to note that... Oh, we actually lost, well, that's unfortunate. But it's important to know that all the cards or the characters that you pick from the shop are from a common pool between you and the other 7 players. Which means that if you and another player are on the same... I'm just going to grab the Queen of Pain quickly, and I'm going to wait for the Bounty Hunter after the turns become, because I get 2 gold. But as I was saying, it's important to know that if you and another person are on the same alliance, you're actually trying to get characters from the same pool, which can really bite you in the butt if you don't watch out. And at the moment, I'm the only one who is on there, but in the future, multiple people can actually start wanting to get an assassin alliance. Turret is not bad. Yeah, let's get him as well. And I'm going to spend 5 points so I get level 5. Next time I can put another character in here in the field. We were against Danny before. Unfortunately, it's the same guy with like the Ogre, Magi, and Warrior Bloodbound alliance, which is very unfortunate for us because we're not very good against that. We can put another character in, which I think is going to be the Queen of Pain, which is also a bit longer range character. I love Morphlings, they are really great to have. And I've got another Bounty Hunter, which means if you only got 2 more Bounty Hunters, actually get... I'm going to do that. If you get 2 more Bounty Hunters, we have got a level 3 Bounty Hunter, which would be great to have. But for the moment, let's just watch and see. We need 1 more Nyx Assassin to get a level 2 Nyx Assassin, and we have a Terrorblade. One thing that's important to know that even... Oh, people are level 6 already. That's good to know. Against what kind of alliance? Starfall. Starfall, what are you? You are... Patrol Alliance. Which is actually quite good for us. Well, not bad. Let's keep it all that. Well, not extremely bad at least. What I was saying is that you've got 2 kind of levels or tiers. I'm not entirely sure what the official naming of these things is. You can get 33 characters, but I always called level 3 characters by combining single level characters with 3 of them get a level 2 and 3 level 2s get a level 3. But also there is a difference in characters you can get from the shop. I'm going to get Brill Booster. Currently we have an archer for a demon, but I'd rather have a more tanky kind of character. I'm going to grab this Bounty Hunter in a moment, and I want the Phantom Assassin as well, because then I completed my assassins. I'm going to wait. I'm going to grab the Bounty Hunter and the Phantom Assassin. What I was saying is that as you can see in the shop, there are characters cost 3 gold or 2 gold. For example, the Bounty Hunter is 1 gold. And it's besides being the price you can buy them for and sell them for, it's also like the more expensive they are, they are often much better than the ones that cost less. So it might even be that having a level 4 or 5 tier 1 character in the field can actually outperform a level 1 tier 3 character in the field. Which is something you have to keep in mind, that while having level 1 characters that cost only 1 gold is great. Yes, this one. While having a lot of characters early game in the field is great, there might be stronger characters later on, which cost a bit more, but you only get the more you get late game. Let's quickly grab the Nyx Assassin and the Shadow Demon. Yes, it will be fine. But I don't need him. I've got Morphling already and I've got the Phantom Assassin. Let's have a look. Are there any people on Assassins as well? No, we're the only one. Oh, there are quite a couple of Primordial, which isn't perfectly fine for us. 2 are on Heartless. Oh, a 3-arm Primordial. Oh, good for us that we don't have one. Yeah, we've got Morphling. So maybe we have to switch Morphling out at a later moment, but we'll see. We might win this. I'm not entirely sure because our anti-mage is wrecking the other players' backline. Now we're not going to win this, unfortunately. He's got too many level 2s on the field and too many tanky level 2s for us on the field to be able to win this. Yeah, this is going to happen. Unfortunately, lucky for us, we do not get a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if I am counting correctly. 4 only. Oh, that's all. We killed one at the last moment, which is great. That saved us 2 health. Because health is, for each star they have, they do 1 damage in the end if you win to the enemy player. And if I'm not mistaken, your Underlord does 2 or 1. But I'm not entirely sure on that, to be honest. I don't want either of them. I love Shadow Fiends, but I don't have the place to put them, so I'm just going to use the free reroll. I'm going to get the Morphling, but also the Queen of Pain. And actually I'm going to switch Morphling around with the Shadow Demon for the moment, because we've got a Demon Alliance already going on. And this gives us a bit more buff in the Assassin, which means that you only need to put a Phantom Assassin in to complete the Assassin Alliance. Which will do 100% more critical damage. You get 10% more chance for critical hits, and that critical hit would do 100% more. Excuse me, 100% more damage compared to what it's doing right now. And the Morphling's actually carrying quite a lot of this game. Don't turn my Morphling into a chicken. I really don't like that. Can we win this? Maybe? No, we can't, unfortunately. Unless... 1 health, come on! Ah, dang it, he got 1 health less because he's got the Helmet of the Undying, which meant he kept alive for 4 more seconds. Which did make sure he won, but it was quite annoying for us. We cannot pick up any of these, even if we wanted to. We need to complete one of these characters, which means either getting another Queen of Pain, or I think I'm actually going to buy, after this round has started, the last bit of XP to get us to level 6, which means we can put 1 character from the bench extra into the field. Against Jose, who has a demon, Scrappy, and I didn't get to see the rest of them. But quite a lot of alliances are here, because actually Lycan doesn't stand a chance against Queen of Pain, which is nice. And also my assassins are working quite nicely on the enemy's Underlord. I think we're actually going to win this. Not, we're doing quite a bit of damage. 5 damage? 6 damage? 5 damage. It's fine. As you can see, we're actually quite stable at the moment. We win and lose about the same amount. While other people are actually keep losing. So there's already 1 person, Starfall is at 59 health. And we're around, like, we're doing fine at the moment. It's not great, it's not amazing, but we're not doing bad, guys. So that's something to keep in mind. Round 14 is going to start, and after round 14 there's going to be another loot round, which we have to pay attention to, because the 15th round is a very annoying one. Actually didn't buy my next level. Want to do that now? I think I'm gonna wait. The interest points are worth more than the extra reroll is at the moment, or the XP bonus. And since we won last time, I don't think we need immediate reinforcement. Our enemy got a hunter, a savage, and a warrior alliance. Warriors get, the more warriors you get in the field, the higher the armor bonuses they get. Unfortunately, his warriors already destroyed my Underlord, which is not ideal. And I don't think we're going to win this unless my assassins decide to focus. Well, the only thing we can hope for... Oh no! My Underlord is still alive. She was just put to the back. Got quite a bit of damage. But it's okay. It's just not the ideal build for us to be against. And also we don't have our build set up properly yet. The Dogs and Pony Show is something to keep in mind because the dogs tend to spring to the back. I think I'm going to choose this one. They spring to the jump to the back, and they are going to attack the back line. But since we don't have front defense and back defense, it doesn't really matter to us that much. I'm going to get this bit, and Phantom Assassin's going to get... Oh, they put him in, and I'm going to get the second Phantom Assassin, which is fine. Especially since it's a loot round, I do not know whether we're going to win this one, but we'll see. And otherwise we still get an item. It's not that we don't have the option for getting an item, it's just that the items that we can choose from are from a lower tier than when you win. But as far as I can see, we just won, which is amazing. So what items can we choose from? Actually, people that are losing to this, and it's... If you have not the right build, you can lose this round. These rounds aren't made that you can laugh at people who lose, because especially the higher you get, like the loot rounds in level 20, 25, 30, they each get more difficult. And I think I'm going to get this one. What I was saying that let's get Terrorblade in. Oh, Phantom Assassin. So Phantom Assassin it is. Oh, level 2 assassin. Great. What I was saying is that what else was I saying? Oh yeah, the longer this game goes on, the higher, the more difficult the loot rounds get, and especially once you reach level 35 or 40, the loot rounds are incredibly difficult, and you have to have the right build in order to actually be able to defeat them. So let's see. His Razor is down, his Pitch is going down in no time. I think his Stein is going down very easily as well, yeah. I think we're going to win this. Unfortunately, our Phantom Assassin went down due to Hopchun's attack. But Hopchun's is down at the moment, so we only have the Morphling left. And we've got our own level 2 Morphling and our level 2 Bounty Hunter in the field. Are there other people on Assassins already? No, there aren't. We actually have free reign of the Assassins. That doesn't mean, by the way, that people aren't grabbing Assassins from the Assassin pool. It's just that they don't focus on getting Assassin characters. Because, as you can see... Oh, Queen of Pain. Let's grab the Bounty Hunter. He's both a Scrappy and a Assassin, so if people are actually focusing on Scrappy, it will probably mean that they're also getting a Bounty Hunter just to finish the Scrappy alliance. It's going to grab one here, and I'm just going to wait because I've got... Well, actually I can put one in my levels. I've got 50 gold, so that means that next time I get 5 points of interest. Okay. So we're against Primordial, Druid. So we're going to be turned into chickens. That basically means that if we're against... how do you call those? Shamans, which are like the twig. Oh, you're not a shaman. You have to have a shaman alive. Yes. Shamans. Units attacking shaman have a 70% chance of being turned into chicken, and hopeful X cells in a random direction, with X being either 2 when you have only 1 level of the Shaman Alliance, and 4 cells if you have level 2 of the Shaman Alliance. But we won, and quite a bit. We actually dealt 10 damage. If you're against a healer build or a druid build, or actually the builds I'm usually going for, there's a big chance you are very weak against assassins, because those builds are built on staying alive as long as possible and prolonging the time you're alive. But if you are against a... let's get the Terrorblade in. I think that's a good idea. Let's switch you around. Because he's a level 4, I guess? Can't really see because there's a Steam. You're level 5 actually. Oh no, Phantom Assassin is 5. Terrorblade is level 3, which is fine at the moment. But since builds from druids, from warlocks as well, because warlocks are also healers, they are built on keeping the units alive as long as possible and maybe even getting a draw. Oh, the sniper, please kill the sniper. Please kill the sniper because he gets another shot off. Great. And watch. Yeah, but since my build, or my current build, is about assassinating characters as quickly as we can, it either is that their healing is so strong assassins cannot do anything, or their healing is too weak so assassins just run over them and kill them before they can even say hi. Which is both annoying and not really annoying. There is actually an item which you can pick up, I think from round 20 and higher, because it's tier 3. And that is that healing for both bodies is reduced by 50% and those stack. So if you have 2 of those the same items... Ooh, the Templar Assassin. Absolutely the Templar Assassin. So actually, I'm going to finish off Elusive as well. I don't think I'm going to be using the Shadow Demon anymore, to be honest. No, let's just sell those. Yeah, but if you have those 2 if you have twice the item that says that the healing from both bodies is reduced by 50%, there is no healing on the board anymore. But the build I have currently doesn't use any healing. Yeah, and Essex does some healing by herself, but I didn't choose the healing options. I actually chose other options that are better for this build than the healing, and unfortunately he's got an Aya, which I don't like to be playing against. A level 3 Aya. Oh no, he's got druids. He's got druids. Druids actually upgrade the tier of one of the druid characters by the beginning of the game at random. Which is unfortunate because that means once you have got only level 2 druids in the field, that means that you've got one level 3 druid or tier 3 druid at all times in the field. And we took quite a hit, but that's fine. I mean, we're still doing fine. We were against the highest one. So, no big deal. Shit happens. Let's get going. This beer trap, we have to focus on the yellow one because the yellow one does more damage. And I'm actually going to use Golem because I just love playing with Golem. No, not going to grab any of these. We're going Templar Assassin. Level 3 bounty hunter, guys. We've got her. Or him. Let's focus on the Queen of Pain and the Phantom Assassin. And let's throw 1 point in our level to get to level 8 as soon as we can. Because the more characters on the board, the better. Well, not always the better, because you have to think about it as well. You don't want to put random characters on the board. But on the other hand, it's very important to know that if you have less characters on the board than your enemies, it means that one of your characters is paired. No, I don't think we're going to win. No, we lost this one. Dang it. But if you have if you have one less character on the board than your enemy, that means that one of your characters is going to be paired against 2 characters from the enemy. And unless you've got very high... just 1 moment, please. Let's use Target Buddy. Target Buddy is absolutely horrendous to have, and I think they actually nerfed it by making it a tier 3. A tier 3 item instead of a... yeah. Not anything around now. But because it used to be a tier 1 item, and now it's a tier 3. So I actually think, or I can remember it was a tier 1 or maybe tier 2 item, which you could get like at the first round. So people who you encountered in the 4th round, so your first actual enemy you encountered, had like this stupid Target Buddy. And three of your champions went after the Target Buddy immediately. And he's got a Scrappy build, I think. Starfall, do you have Scrappy? No, he just got a random bounty hunter. I think he wants to go scrappy because he also got a sniper in his pool, which is this all the pools, all the benches of people. And we did one by quite a lot. We did 50 damage. 15. It's quite an improvement from the 3 damage we did in the beginning. But that's just this stage of the game that you do an awful lot of damage. So yeah, but it was really annoying that if round 4 you were against an enemy that the only champions you had ran towards the target buddy and you were slaughtered. And lucky for you, you only got like 3 or 4 damage. But still, just seeing and I was screaming at my screen that why I didn't understand that they attacked the target buddy, but it's the whole meaning of target buddy, and in that way I understand. Let's get the Templar Assassin in. So I've got Elusive, and Elusive does 10% chance to gain 100% evasion and 35 attack speed for 3 seconds when attacked. And I hope we can get the Templar Assassin next time. I think we're the only one actually looking for her. I don't see her on anyone's... Oh, actually, Danny has one in the field. And we're against one with 33 health. We'll all, as I said, focus on the target buddy, which give my assassins more than enough the time. Oh, he got tooted boat. They got all the time to actually slaughter the back line. And very easily walked over the enemies because they were so focused on the target, but we dealt 16 damage. This is one of the best rounds I've had so far. Maybe I should more often focus on assassin, but I don't think there is often a time that I have seen such an imbalanced choosing of alliances, because I see alliances that aren't even in here. I mean, I don't see... Yeah, there's actually one mage alliance, but I don't see a savage alliance, which are 3 of those tribes. Which is odd, because normally in games you find like almost every alliance is used once or twice. Let's do a quick... I can go for Morphling, trying to get Morphling to the next level, but I doubt that's going to work since a lot of people are actually on Primordial, which is the other alliance that Morphling can form. Actually put 2 points into my level so we can get to level 9 and therefore put in... I don't know what to put in. I think I hope to find a Brood Mother. I don't think she's in the jail. Let's just have a look. Oh, not luck. I want to see the jail. No, only Weaver is in jail, but Brood Mother should be in here. Let's quickly close the shop. I think we're going to win this. It's fairly safe to say. He's got level 2 Morphling as well, but Butcher's down. Only Morphling and Morphling and Tiny Bit up, but then again I unleashed the Golem on them. And we did 12 damage. Which is great. I actually want to look for... Yeah, I've got to upgrade more of my people to level 3. Which means everyone that's currently in the field over I have a unit from, I'm just going to try and find the next level. Also Terrorblade. Do many people have Terrorblade? Terrorblade, I guess. No, this is Assassin. Anti-Mage and Queen of Pain. But which one? Terrorblade, you are. I'm not that familiar with the icons. There's actually level 2 Terrorblade over here. But that are the only ones I can find. Which means there should be quite an amount of Terrorblades. Should be in the pool. Ooh, Sand King. Are there actually people on Insect? No, there aren't either. So actually I can try to find like the 2 last insects and put them with us. And this is actually really bad for us. They've pushed everyone to the back line. I think this one is down, which gives us access to the Underlord. I think we're going to lose this because he pushed everything to the back of his. And he got a Shadow Fiend, which is actually quite strong. I hope my Golem can actually knock 1 or 2 enemies down. No, I don't think so, unfortunately. He also got a healing, so actually hoping to find that healing item. We got 11 damage dealt. So my main goal is actually, I do not necessarily expect to win, actually far from it, but I do expect to end up at least the 4th place or higher, which means that I get a positive amount of points to my rank instead of a negative amount of points to my rank. Phantom Pain. Otherwise I would get a negative amount of points. Oh yes, Blood Mother. I'm going to grab her. So I then need only to have Sand King, which means I can... Nice, I want insects as well. So that means what I've got her in. Oh, actually I can get another 2 more flings, but then I have to put some units away. I'm just going to wait for this battle to end, and I'm just going to quickly put some random units on the board. I don't intend for them to stay there, and just hopefully search through it and find the next Templar Assassin to get a level 2 Templar Assassin on the field. I'm actually the first one done, which is great to know. Which means that our DPS from our team is very, very high. So actually I'm going to put you on the board quickly. Going to grab these 2 Morphlings. One is here. Terrorblade quickly on the board. Morphling is here, which is great. And then I have to get some people off the board. I've got 10 on the board and I need 8, so I need to sell some stuff. I'm sorry, Anti-Mage, you're gotta have to go. Let's get the... Let's get the Moonshot, more attack speed, and that on the Templar Assassin. Queen of Pain goes out, you go out. And we get a level 2 Templar Assassin, which is great. We got only a level 1 Terrorblade, which means that the next one actually want to find is a level 1 Terrorblade. All 3 Morphlings, which makes us have a level 3 Morphling, which we could already have had. But I chose not to go for Morphling immediately. Yeah, I'm just going to wait because I don't want to lose my interest points. But we got her, and we get her a massive attack speed bonus. We're against Rednas, who has a Knights Alliance, and we killed his shaman first, which means that not many of us can be turned into chickens very easily. And our Terrorblade is doing amazing, as well as our... Where did she go? Did she actually die? I don't know. Is she dead? No, she actually poofed away. Oh, we dealt 16 damage. I'm so sorry, Rednas. I'm sorry. I always feel guilty by dealing a lot of damage. Well, it's the whole point of the game, actually, but still. Okay, so let's see what the shots brings us next. I hope something very, very nice. A Terrorblade. We've got a level 2 Terrorblade. We actually got only level 2s on the field, which is great, and some level 2s in our shop. Let's put 2 more in the level, and then we're going to wait because we don't want to waste our interest points. I'm actually still quite happy with the way the items are. Actually, I think I want you on Terrorblade. Okay. So we move some items around. There is already someone out of the game. I think he rage critted because I didn't think a person was... Oh, we immediately killed the sniper. Which was probably one of the main units. Yeah, I think so. There was another sniper here, level 2, but he's going down almost. Yeah, he's down fast, and we've got also Golem walking around. We did quite a bit of damage as well. 11 damage, yeah. Only Danny Farron is like the one guy we have to watch out for. Because... Oh darn, 21 against Danny Farron, and we're actually doing quite well against him. So I'm hoping we get as much DPS in our build that we actually can kill his characters as fast as we can. So we don't trigger the Bloodbound Alliance or minimize the impact of the Bloodbound Alliance that can be done by him. So I think one person rage quitted because I didn't see anyone being kicked out. But that could be me, I have to watch the recording back. Let's see where I'm actually wrong. Phantom Assassin, and we get another one, so that means that we almost got a level 3 Phantom Assassin on the way. Let's put 1 point in the level so that we actually are one of the, not the last one, to have 9 champions in the field. And he's got a level 2. Level 2 what? The Omni Knight? Yeah, level 2 Omni Knight only. Well, I saw there's a lot actually. So we're against the same person we just visited. I think we'll be doing fine. They're probably going to jump to... Oh, they are going to attack the target dummy 2 of his. So that's fine. That means we can get to kill a lot of them before they actually can impact us. So his shaman is dead as well. We're currently focused on Hopchen. But he is quite strong actually. I'm actually doubting whether we're going to win as well. His knights went down. Omni Knight went down. Bad Rider. Yeah, we win this. And I think we're quite doing 10 damage? Oh, we don't do any damage because he is the ghost of the actual player. But I think he's going to lose against Danny as well. Yeah, he is. And minus 18. Oh god dang it. If we're against him, we're going to lose. That's for sure. Almost. The only thing I can do is like trying to keep my build up. And if I'm going to focus on something, I have to focus on counteracting his build actually. So let's put 1 in more. So next round I can actually hopefully get in a Bloodmother. And hopefully we find her level 2. To have the Templar Assassin, but then we've got 2. And I'm not entirely sure whether I get level 3 in there. So I want to focus more on the units that I actually have already on my bench, and there's quite a big chance that I can get them a level 3 before the end of the game. And there's 1 down. Io is down. Oh, that's good for us, because that means he cannot revive any of his units. His Underlord is down. Dazzle is down. Razor is down. And the Ogre Magi is down, which means the only one. We won. We had so much DPS, we actually won against the guy I didn't think we could win against. And we dealt 16 damage, so that means that quite a lot of our units survived. We might actually win this game. There is a chance. I'm not saying by far that we're going to do it. And he won. With how many units? Oh, quite a couple. That's odd. Big dinos, big rewards, which means that they are healers. Let's do sympathy paints, which I always love to put in here. So we're going to put the Bloodmother in here. I could also put in another Phantom Assassin, who's already level 2, but then again, I'd rather have some diversity in here compared to just focusing on one character only. Or having the same characters, because it doesn't do a lot. And yes, I can actually get the Sand King and complete the Insect Alliance, but I'd rather focus on getting as high level of the characters that we currently have. So... Oh, they focus on the target dummy, which went down in seconds. 1 dino down, 2 dino down. The third one is going down in 3, 2, 1, down. I always have so much trouble with these these guys with my normal builds. And it's so funny to see that like the things I'm normally having extremely difficulty with are so easy right now. And I don't see any drawbacks at the moment for this build. Besides being extremely squishy, so you have to have extremely high DPS and have to find it almost very early mid-game in order to stay alive long enough so you can come to this point in game. But I love this build actually. It's so different, but it's so good different, as in it's not like I try to tweak my old build like, oh, I'm just gonna change this bit and that bit and we'll see what we end up with, and it went horribly wrong. No, I just took literally the complete different direction. Send attack damage. Let's use you, and I think I can put you on my Terror Blade, and then you are going there. Oh, I can put you on there. Let's put you Morphling. I actually want these 2 Terror Blade. I don't want any of these. I do not want any of these. And I want these 2. But I'm going to have to wait until the round started, otherwise I'm losing my interest point. But this is a nice surprise to find in the shop. You and you. Which means we've got a level 2 Terrorblade, a level 2 Morphling, and a level 2 Queen of Pain. This is not going that well. Oh, we've got a Golem, which... Why are you petrified? Oh, that's probably from Lifestealer. Oh, we won. We did 10 damage. Whoa, we did 10 damage with just these couple of guys in the field. That's quite surprising. That's actually quite surprising. Oh, the Templar Assassin does so much damage. Oh, she's great. I wish I had level 3 of her. It would be undefeatable if we got her on level 3. That would be great. Well, let's see what the shop brings next. I hope actually for 2 Phantom Assassins, because that means that we've got a level 3 Phantom Assassin. One of this we want. No, I'm not going to do it. And I need to wait one, because otherwise my interest point will go away. Which means that we only need 1 Phantom Assassin more before we got a level 3 Phantom Assassin. It's actually not bad at all. She does quite a bit of damage.
They think they can win with that.
Okay, let's buy. And we're against the guy I never thought we could win from. Please put down Io. I think Io is down? I never saw him actually dying, which is scary, because it means he could also be somewhere else on the board. Got Golem, which will help us a bit. If Trent is dead, then we've got his level 1 Broodmother, but still our level 3 Bounty Hunter is up and running, which means that I think we're going to win this. 14 damage. We're doing 14 damage with this small amount of units on the board. Well, it's not a small amount, but for me it feels like a lot of my units are actually dying. And still I'm doing 16 damage. It's unbelievable. It really is. Let's search through here. Morphlings. But first I've got to focus on... really want her as well. The Phantom Assassin, level 3. I lost 1 interest point, but I don't care. I don't care. I've got a level 3 Phantom Assassin, who has 4,400 health. She's got like a thanky amount of health. It's lovely. It's lovely. And they are going to jump to the back, so 1 Io's down. This IO is going to bring back a unit, which is unfortunately the Nature's Prophet, which means that we might lose this. But oh, we still got our Underlord, and I don't think he's got his anymore. Which means that we've got Golem up and running, which means that Golem will take on Magnus over here. And our Underlords will keep alive, and we dealt 13 damage. I thought that we were going to lose at some point. I'm actually flabbergasted. Wow. This is actually quite nice. Okay, let's see what the story brings us. I would love to have 2 more Queen of Pains, which means that we can actually have a level 3 Queen of Pain in here, or more Morphlings, because now I can buy Morphlings without a problem. Nice. Queen of Pain, which means we need 1 more Queen of Pain. And then we've got the level 3 Queen of Pain in here as well. Actually, I think I'm going to switch out the Broodmother. She doesn't do a lot for me. And I'd rather have another Terrorblade in there. Which is a bit counterintuitive to have the same. And I said before that I'd rather have different types of characters in there, but she doesn't do a lot of damage. And my Terrorblade is actually quite strong. So I'd rather have him in here. Sniper down. This unit is down. The Terrorblade is down. Only the other like. He is OP. This Lycan. I think we're actually going to lose this thanks to Lycan. 5 damage? Well, fine. 5 damage we can live with. Let's see what the stars brings us. Please some more Morphlings or Queen of Pain or anything else is very nice. Terrorblades is also fine by me, because then I'm just going to throw these prod modders away and just find a new character I want to put in after I finished up all my level 3 characters. Who's still fighting? Oh wow, Danny Farron lost. I think the problem with Danny Farron's build is that because it's early game a really good build, but as long as you get high DPS from higher level characters in near the end. Let's use. I can get a level. Am I going to do it? Yeah, why not? Let's put her in. And we don't need any of these units either. We're just looking for 1 more Queen of Pain, 2 more Morphlings, and 3 more Terrorblades, and that's it. But this is one of the most difficult loot rounds to beat, or that's always what I thought, but we're doing quite a bit of damage. Especially since the Templar Assassin is just tanking all of it with a shield. We won. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I just need to write characters from... Actually, she's only level 2, but she does more damage than level 3 Phantom Assassin. Which is great to see. I mean, love to get another one of her in. Let's use this one. On my Phantom Assassin. That's fine. Means 10 more gold. And what can we buy from 10 more gold? Queen of Pain, Terrorblade. And then we've got the weight. Then we only need 2 more Terrorblades and 2 more Morphlings. And then we've got all... No, not all level 3s, but a lot of level 3s in there. Oh, she's also very strong. It's amazing. We're against Danny Farron, which we might win. Oh, he's got this item. I don't like that. How quickly can we put his characters down? His Io is down, which I really love because it means he cannot revive any of his units. His Ogre Magi is down. Crystal Mage... His Underlord is down. Crystal Mage down. Yeah, we win this. And by quite a lot. 22 damage. Oh, this is so amazing. I never thought this round would be... The first couple of rounds when we lost constantly, I was thinking, well, it would be nice if we placed 4th or 3rd, but don't expect too much from it. And now we're doing great. We're doing great. I'm just going to search. I'm going to grab her. And I'm not going to grab anything because I want to get my interest points, because that means that we get a base a gold income of 10 at least, and maybe even more if we keep on winning, which is amazing. I'm actually thinking about moving these here, so because all the enemies are moving towards this direction because of the target buddy, so they actually can go around them more easily. So we need to deal 8 damage. Oh, here got a horrible icon. Okay, his Terrorblade is down. His... Oh, he's got a sniper as well. We got most problem with this Lycan. So if we are against him, we don't lose much health. So actually I am hoping that next round he's against someone who actually can knock him out. And therefore we can win this game, because against all the other 3 I'm fine. Actually, our Bruiser did a lot of damage on Lycan. And he used his Aegis. As you can see, -0, but the other one still had the victory. It's Aegis. This is the one we've got here as well. I can go for Primordial, but I don't feel like it. I'm going to grab her. Let's wait for the next round. Actually, when people die, the units come back into the game, so I can actually grab units from the people already out, which means that 2 Primordials already out, which means I can get them Morphlings, and he actually got Swen. Which shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, it's Sven, it's one of the most OP characters, in my opinion, of the game, together with the Faceless Void. But then again, we do quite a bit of DPS, and I am wondering how that holds up. Because currently my Templar Assassin is face tanking a Dragon Knight. It's not something you see all the time. I think we're going to lose this by a bit. And that's a shame. Jose Paulo is out of the game. And he did 11 damage. Oh, dang it. So hopefully Danny Farron is against the real one, so he knocks him out, because I can win quite easily against Danny Farron. So let's search through Disruptor. I don't need it. Looks amazing. A Terrorblade. Great. Oh shit, I should have waited. Well, then we can continue. Level 3 Terrorblade. Which means that no, I've got all my units still in the field. We're against Rednas again, and we're against his... So we are against the same guy twice, but we got a level 3 Terrorblade. Which is nice. But I'm not entirely sure how this is going to... Ah, Tooted Boat. I think we're going to lose this one, unfortunately. And by quite a lot. I think we're losing 20 health or something. Yes, 20 health. Oh shoot, he's out of it as well, which means I'm against the same guy again, so actually I can spend up all my money. I can spend all my money. Okay. Disruptor again, don't need it. Faceless Void. I can actually put in a Faceless Void.
And yet, I'm bored. Let me help you.
Instead of the Brute. Always Faceless Void, if you can. Morphling, which I want. Morphling level 3. Great. I just need... I don't actually need anything else at the moment, so let's just wait. I've never been this far, to be honest. I've never been past round... past 37 or 39, something like that. I've never visited round 40, so this is new for me. Seeing this. This is Faceless Void. It stuns all enemies inside the Void, and it's amazing. And if you think about it, we've got so high DPS. That means that if he stuns next round against Rednas, the enemy knights that are in here, they can do anything. And as long as we've got high DPS, we kill them easily. He's got only 4 health left, which means that, and I've got Aegis left, which means I've got at least 2 rounds. He already lost his. This one. And I'm going to put it on Faceless Void, I guess. I want someone who's going to survive easily. I think you. You are fine. Oh, so many good units. So many the same units constantly. I do not need these units. I think they want me to buy a Viper. Come on, some Faceless Voids laying around. I don't think I'm going to find him. No, not finding him. Come on, Faceless Void. I trust in you that... No, he died. That's unfortunate. I think we're going to be a good second place in this game. Even though we need to deal 4 damage once, it's just that I don't seem to be able to win because he's got so many... He's got knights, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got 4 alliances. Okay, so we're on even playground, which means that I have to find... Oh, he's got 1 more unit in this as well. I don't think this will do any good. I'm gonna put Faceless Void in the back, I think, and target Buddy over here because I know he's going to attack from that corner. Which means I want to switch out you two and switch you two. Because that means that his tanks are going to focus here.
I didn't foresee this.
I don't think we're going to win this, to be honest. But we did try our best. I mean, we kept on... My Faceless Void is alive. I don't think for long. I mean, we're all dead, but still. It's good to see that at least we tried, and even though we lose, we kind of held our head up high. Because we lost by 1. But that's fine. We became second. So...
They know they got lucky.
How many points did I get? How many levels I'm going up? I think I might... Oh, I get actually a new reward. Nice. I actually got 175 points. I'm currently upstart level 3. I can claim 600 XP as well. So how did we do? We actually did almost 1 million unit damage, which is incredible. Like normally I'm around 300,000, 400,000. So actually I did more than double the amount of damage that I usually did. I won 26 rounds, which is about half I played. A bit more than half. And yeah. I think we did great. I cannot say anything else. We were the only one with assassins, which gives like an incredible advantage above most others. And actually, Red Nose was rank 3, but that doesn't say much because like the first one who went out was also rank 3. But yeah, I don't think he actually. I think he just quit it, to be honest. Yeah. So what I would do else next time is I don't know. I honestly don't know. I hope you guys like this playthrough. I'm not doing Dota Underlords every day as I'm doing it Don't Starve and with World, but I'm going to record it as I am playing and if I am having the time to actually record it. I hope you guys like it. If you have any tips for me, how I could have done this better or what I should take into account next time, please leave them in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I see you guys next time.